Hey, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot Channel. And I am going to do a test just to make sure everything is working. I had a situation happen with the microphone the other day. It was pretty bad. I mean, the microphone went flying across the room, everybody. And because of that, I think there's been a little bit of sound issues. So I want to make sure that we're good to go because I just did an entire reading for you, Aries. And for whatever reason, right around the 18-minute mark, everything sounded like you were underwater. Okay? Underwater, which is interesting for this particular reading because I feel like there's a lot of emotions that you have been keeping under the surface. Okay. Um, you're in stealth mode. It's not that maybe you're doing a little bit of hiding, but it's okay. But you're more so accepting. You're in a period of acceptance right now. But let's go ahead and look at the energy that we pulled, y'all, because I'm not going to go through this again. We're going to take a lick in and keep on ticking. Those of you who want to see the cards being pulled and shuffled out, feel free. I will save that video. Okay. I will save that video and I will send you a link if you're interested in hearing underwater because it was crazy. Maybe you can get it to sound better on your end, but I don't know. Stick with me here and let's go through this. So, for everyone who is new to the channel, welcome you guys. I've been on a 2-week sabbatical because I needed some rest. I have 2 other channels that I also run, and I have been working the both ends of the candle, so to speak, on both channels. So please go and subscribe to my other channels. You guys support me all across the board. It helps all across the board. My other 2 channels are linked below, Queen Cancer Tarot and Tarot Talk Live. If you are interested in true crime or conspiracy theory related tarot and talk and live interactive readings, we're going to be going live very soon. We are 1 subscriber away from us going live over there. So please go and subscribe to our beautiful collective. And we are a fun bunch over there. And we ask the real questions. And I give you guys an opportunity to ask questions as well. So a lot of you email me questions and I will ask those questions on the lives. So please go and check us out on Tarot Talk Live. That link is below. Subscribe here, like the video, and it really helps if you guys like the video. It helps to notify everybody else who doesn't really know about us. And YouTube wants to know that you guys at least like it. So hit those like buttons, okay? And I appreciate all of your support, everybody who likes, everybody who reaches out, everyone who also is booking their readings through the website. I want to say thank you. And please, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, that link is below. You have to go to the website. I do not take bookings over the comments. Okay. That is mainly for you guys and for you guys to let me know what you think. I do read all the comments. Okay. I do. And, but I prefer that if you want me to respond to you, send me an email. I link it all in all of my thumbnails, all of them. So everybody has access to email my business email. All right. And if you would like to book a reading, you can go to the website. It's quick, easy, and it gets to me quicker than email. Okay? Quicker than email. All right. So let's go. These cards have already been shuffled. I've already done this once, and I'm not going to do it again after this. So we're looking at the person who is thinking about you, Aries. It's that simple. All right. What is their overall energy? Okay. And here's what we got. And we were looking at the true emotional deck here. Okay. So we got trap and we got secluded in the reverse. And one more. Doo-doo-doo. Running in the reverse. Okay. And under the deck, which was separate, you guys, but these two cards came out together and they came out in the reverse. And I'll show you what they were if I can get to them. Doo-doo. Side hustle in the reverse. And divine feminine in the reverse. Okay. And this is their overall energy. Okay. The person that is thinking about you right now. So, with that being said, I feel with trap here, this is giving me an energy of you're stuck with me. Okay. Aries, I'm not going anywhere. And with secluded in the reverse and running in the reverse, this is an energy of someone who is coming out of seclusion. They're coming out of a hermit mode, so to speak. And they're no longer running either. It's almost like they're making themselves available. And I kept saying an open book, you guys. It's like their arms are wide open and they're no longer running and they're saying, "You got me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm all yours," right? While underneath the deck, with well, not it was not under, it was on the side. We had side hustle in the reverse and this divine feminine energy in the reverse. That told me right away there is a person that this person may have been dealing with in the past on the side. They had unfinished business, perhaps, maybe, that they had to handle, or perhaps they didn't know what they wanted. Could be a number of things, could be all of those, but that's what was going on. So let's see, let's get this together. I should have did that first, but that's okay. I'm doing it now. So we have okay. Hold on. I want to get this out just like we had it because this is your energy and I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it. Okay. All right. Here we go. This was beautiful. Such a beautiful reading, is all I can say. So, what I will say is for your person's energy underneath the deck, it was the fake busy card came out. Okay. So, that was interesting. But it also came out for you. So, I'm going to just pull this off to the side because that's your energy. And we'll talk about that later. But look at the card that we pulled for your person's energy here under the deck. Open book. I just had to let the cat out the bag because it was just too much. So the next question that we asked about your person, trying to get all this together, was how they see you. How they see you. Okay. Oh, first of all, underneath the deck, we had a lot to show that side hustle in the reverse and that divine feminine energy in the reverse was exactly what I thought it was. because we had longing and distance in the reverse. This is how they see you. Okay. They miss you, but they're keeping their distance, right? Um, they're keeping their distance, antisocial, and cutting ties. This is why. This is why they held back, because they were cutting ties with someone or a situation. We also have intimacy and boundaries, Aries. So, right there alone tells me this person was really closing things out so that they could be an open book. Do you see what I'm saying? They were not able to be fully available at the time, and they knew this. And so, this is what this person had to do. So, with the tarot messages, we got the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Six of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Wands. So, this is an energy of something from the past that wasn't handled properly. Okay. Um, they don't really, they're coming in to talk to you, or they're coming in with communication, right? About this. They're unsettled about how things went down, right? They're not happy with how they treated you in the past. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Again, this is an energy of somebody who is being very, very reserved, right? Because they don't want to come in being arrogant. You see what I mean? They don't want to come in as though they just are assuming you're going to take them back with open arms. As a matter of fact, they may be even a little bit afraid of how you're going to act towards them. But they know that they're an open book here. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups for them in the future energy. And this is all about them coming to you, negotiating a new beginning, a prosperous new beginning. And they're looking forward to positive things in the future. They're coming in with open hands and an open opportunity, offering you this chance to start over, basically. And they're waiting to see how you're going to respond. Now, what's interesting about this is for them, we got self indulgence in the reverse, we got date, we got cassette. This is telling me also, we also got heart with the key in the reverse, love call, and talking. This is telling me that they are coming in wanting to be the person that you can count on. They want to come in saying, hey, I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me. I'm here to stay. I'm not going to change my tune. I want to work things out with you. And they understand that by doing this, and what I said is they got the assignment. Okay, Aries, they definitely got the assignment, because by doing this, at some point, you're going to be reaching out to them with love call and talking. They know that over time, this heart with a key in the reverse is going to turn itself around. But it's going to take time. See, lightning in the reverse. This is all about sudden change in the upright. They know that things are not just going to happen overnight. You know what I mean? They're wanting to show you that nothing terrible is going to take place if you give them a chance. Just give them a chance. That's what they're asking you for, which I thought was beautiful. And underneath the deck here, which I think is even more beautiful, is you got the sun, the high priestess. Wow, wow, and wow. This is all about being open, honest, truthful, letting the sun shine on you because you have nothing to hide with the high priestess. It's like saying, listen, I'm all yours. I'm an open book. I'm here for you. Open book keeps coming out over and over and over in this reading. And that is why, with the Eight of Swords and the Lovers, they're telling you that, yeah, trap, very much so, means something now. Do you see what I'm saying? They're an open book and you're stuck with them, with the Lovers here. This is how they're going to get you to fall back into their arms, to trap you in love, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? It's not in a bad way, not in a controlling sense. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to be forceful, okay? They're not trying to be arrogant, right? But they are showing you how they feel about you, which is even more beautiful, okay? So, their next actions towards you, well, we got some interesting cards. All right. Trying to see what order they came in. This was under the deck. That was under the deck. And that was under the deck. Okay. So we got the death card. We got earth. And we got magic. Okay. This is their next actions towards you. So there's the energy of changing things, transforming by planting seeds, being stable, being grounded, not moving. You see what I'm saying? This is an energy of something that is in the ground. It is not going anywhere. And by this, with magic here, number 3, if you get close, number 3, magic. This is all about manifestation, creation. This is Empress energy. This is that divine energy coming in the upright now. And with manifesting, they know that they're going to ultimately get you back. And the way they're going to do it is over time. And the way they're going to do it is by respecting your boundaries. And the way they're going to do that is by being an open book and showing you that you can trust them. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Yeah, this is this person. They're coming in as an open book. Now, moving on to your energy real quick before we close out the reading. Your overall energy here. First 2 cards that came out. This is crazy, but true. So we have I miss you in the reverse. And I believe this fake busy card it was I miss you in the reverse and blocked in the reverse. Fake busy came out later. I miss you in the reverse and blocked in the reverse. That was your energy. So for me, this is someone who has moved on. With blocked in the reverse, It's an energy of you've moved on, but you're also not blocking this person from coming towards you. It's an energy of you'll welcome conversation or interaction with this person, but you don't have any hard feelings anymore. You've kind of let it go. You've moved on, you've ascended in some way. You found a way to deal with it emotionally, is what I'm going to say. And it may be a temporary thing, but you found a way to numb those feelings. And the reason why I say that is because we still got not happy coming out. So there is something there. There's some sort of emotion there. But with that, we got living in the moment. All right. And so that tells me that even though there's some things that you may not be quite happy with the way things went down or whatever happened, you're you're moving on. You're happy with life. You're in acceptance. You're in a period of acceptance, right? Under the deck, we have praying, we have funeral here. Okay, so this for me, this is what you're doing. You're letting it go. You are you're I guess you're praying more, you're getting more into your faith and closer to God and just allowing him to help you release those things that are burdening you, things that you have no control over, things that you may have made mistakes, but that was the old you. You've put that in the past. You're moving on to better and new, and you have to be in acceptance of that. We have left you hanging on its side and losing sleep. So, again, I get an energy of you're no longer like there's an energy of you are thinking about things when it comes to this person, perhaps at night, but with left you hanging on the side, it's like you no longer have any guilt about that. You know what I mean? Even though you didn't really get closure and maybe you waited for this person to come back and you just kind of had to let it go at some point. You were looking out that window to the point that you were like, okay, if they come back, if they don't, whatever. I feel like that's kind of your energy. When they do come back, I feel like with the fake busy here, you're going to be playing hard to get. And that was what I picked up on for you. How you see this person, okay, and how you feel about them. So this was interesting. So we got I want to feel that way again in the reverse, okay? And you don't want to feel that way again. You don't want a repeat of the past. So yeah, you are a little bit side-eyeing this person, I'm sure. Just a little bit, okay? When they come around. But it does say, I feel you even though we're apart. So you miss this person, and that's going to come out in a whole nother way soon, but I'll show you. We got, I hide behind material things. I want to be more than friends. I hope you can forgive me one day. Just being near you is intoxicating. So I feel like there's an energy of maybe you feel like this person's there's a lot of chemistry and this maybe you're running from this person now. Maybe it's too much for you. That's why I feel like underwater may be why that happened with the sound in the last reading. Hopefully we're not underwater now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to be more than friends and I hide behind material things. Maybe you're going to be fake busy. Oh yeah. This is the energy of you kind of putting things into work or pretending like you're busy working or pretending like you are otherwise unavailable. You know what I mean? Because you don't want this person to know that you want to be more than friends. You don't want them to really know. You're going to play hard to get. I don't think that you're going to punish this person, but you are going to play a little bit hard to get because we got chemistry, death, and we got adventure here. No, it was chemistry, new career, and adventure. Under the deck, we had fall and death. So this was all about your the actions that you would be taking in the future with this person. So I find that very, very funny here. I'm glad that I'm doing this over because I did miss the ending part of this reading. I didn't finish it, so we're going to finish it. So, yeah, we have chemistry, new career, and adventure. So, this is telling me there's going to be a bit of, with chemistry, you're going to have a lot of feelings perhaps towards this person, emotions. You may feel adventurous. You may want to take a risk with this person, right? Fall and death here. I feel like things are going to change as far as how you let this person in, but it's not going to happen overnight. I don't think it's going to happen right away. You may have this person chasing you a little bit. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But let's look at the challenges because that's something that we didn't look at. And I'm so glad that we're doing this over again. Okay. And let's see, I want to get a different deck that I have not used in a while. Uh-oh. And every time I try on myself doing something, I mess something up. Sorry, guys. But the deck I want is all the way back in the back. Okay. I'm going to have to come up with another setup so that I can reach my cards because right now, woo, it's like a workout. I'm getting an ab workout. You guys, I think I've lost 15 pounds just sitting here. Okay. All right. Biggest challenge for Aries. What is the biggest challenge for Aries? I'm glad that I redid this. You guys, to be honest, it's much quicker. And hopefully you can hear me better. I have to move my microphone around a little bit so that the sound quality is hopefully better for you guys. So, biggest challenge for Aries. What is the biggest challenge for Aries, please? Biggest challenge for Aries right now when it comes to this person. Have to be specific, y'all. What is the biggest challenge for Aries right now? Okay. When it comes to this person, please. Biggest challenges? Not many, huh? Well, that's a good thing. I'm not going to just sit here and beg. So interesting. That's exactly what I thought. Look at this, y'all. So I will see what those two cards are. But these, we have no spark in the reverse and pretending in the reverse. You guys, this is it. And I said that there's an energy of you don't want to let this person know exactly how much chemistry you actually feel. Do you know what I mean? There's an energy of you are trying to keep a straight face. You're trying to repress the emotions that you really do feel. You're hiding behind your work, whatever it is, you're pretending to be busy when they call, whatever the situation is. But in the fall, something is going to change and you're not going to be able to hide this anymore. Let's see. So this is in the reverse. So we have moving in the reverse and boundaries in the reverse, y'all. Ooh. Getting outside of your boundaries, coming outside, moving in. The opposite of moving in is what? Going out, going out of your boundaries in the reverse, crossing that emotional line. Mindset. I mean, not Cancer, but Aries. You may be dealing with it. So that is a challenge. That is a challenge. That is a challenge. Under the deck, losing interest in red flag. So here's the thing. I feel that this is what's driving this energy forward with you. The reason why is because you are, this person may start to think that there's something else going on. You may think they're losing interest, whatever it is. There's going to be an energy of like, you know what, I better show this person that I have some, just a little bit, right? So I think there's going to be a little open up. But let's see. Is there about choose my earrings? I'm not sure on the two different things. We're just going to regrets here. Okay. One, 23. I'm just feeling an energy of don't allow regrets. Like don't don't ever have any regrets. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an energy of just don't feel bad about things that happened in the past. And also don't not do anything that you would otherwise end up going back and saying, you know, I wish I had a, you know what I mean? It hurts so much. Not being bitter. I'm getting an energy of not not doing something because of how you felt in the past. If you've let go of something and you've healed from something, there's an energy of not going back and getting it. If you're coming from a healed place, if you are open to communicating with this person and somehow you have feelings amidst it all, it's not the time to shine and punish this person because of a memory from the past that you have let go of. Otherwise, don't allow it to come into your energy. Okay, so if you're about the bigger life, being the bigger, better ascended individual, don't sink into how it could impact now. So, Magenta Mirage. Let's read it for you. I'll let you look at it first. Magenta Mirage. And this is how pink was built for those of you who are interested. Love this deck. It's on point every time. It says, embrace the unknown. Wow. Lord have mercy. It literally says, embrace the unknown and take a leap. Look at this, y'all. I can't even make this up. Embrace the unknown, Aries. Don't be scared. Don't have any regrets. Okay? Take a leap of faith. And that is exactly what you are going to end up doing. It says, take a leap of faith in an area of your life where you are uncertain. Okay. So if this person hurt you in the past and you've let it go and you've opened to communication with this person, if you start to have some sort of feelings or pull towards this person, it's for a reason. Don't get mad at them because of the past. Embrace the unknown. And then it says, trusting, oh, there's the word, trusting that you'll find your way. You'll find your way. You understand? Trusting that whether or not this ends up being a good thing, whether or not this person ends up being who they say they are, their true colors show or not later, you've opened the door, you've allowed, and there's energy of being open for negotiation. And if this person is unchanged, then it's like, okay. And if they change, you're going to find your way either way. That's what this is saying. Ooh, look, y'all, distant horizon. This is also very beautiful. 36. Number 9. This is wish fulfillment, and you are going to have your wishes fulfilled in the future. And it does say on the distant horizon, it may not happen overnight. And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel this is just going to happen overnight, y'all. This person not going to be able to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, when it comes to you, because there is going to be, it's going to take some time for you to see things over time. And that's okay. If it's real, it's going to be there over time. You see what I mean? Anything that's not is going to wither away, baby. Believe it. See, we have the thinking man here. Okay, number 46. See, let it go, Aries. There's the energy of thinking too much sometimes about things that are no longer there is even more devastating than being with the situation that was devastating in the past. You see what I mean? It's like you're making a bad situation worse, right? By dwelling on something that's dead and gone, baby. It's of no use to you. It's not paying your bills. It's not doing you any favors. It's not getting you out on a Friday night. None of those things are being accomplished with you dwelling over it. We have reconsider coming through here. Beautiful, beautiful angel energy. And I'm telling you right now, there is going to be an opportunity for you to reconsider. That's why we have the Knight of Cups coming through for you, because you are going to be negotiating with this person about this future. this opportunity. You had the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, you're going to be negotiating a, a a chance to do things differently with this person, and it's going to be good. You understand me? It's going to be really good. So next, look at this, y'all. I cannot make this up if I tried. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. That is absolutely freaking gorgeous, Aries. All right. So all of these cards are coming through for a reason. Don't get mad at me. Pray about it. Always. You ask God first. Okay. This is not, I'm just reading energy, telling you the cards, what the cards say. I have a gift. Okay. But like I say, the things that God has shown me have nothing to do with this relationship. This is all reading energy. I will tell you things about things that I have seen, okay, that I've been shown, right? I talk about that on my channel, Tarot Talk Live. Very interesting. But I do have the gift of dreaming dreams, and I have seen things that have happened and have come true, come to pass. And things that I have not seen that I am like kind of terrified about. But I will talk to you all about that on my channel. So go check me out over there. And look, we got storm warning coming through, y'all. But look how far away this storm is. But you can see it coming. But it's a number 10. This is, again, this is all about an ending, right? There's an energy of seeing it. It's like it's something that's obvious. You're not going to miss it. You can see it coming from afar. We have remain positive, okay? So Spirit is saying to remain positive because, again, when you were right there in the storm, in the midst of it, you know what I mean? That didn't take it away. Remain positive regardless of whatever comes your way, and know, okay, that you will see your way. You will find your way at the end of the day. You'll get through it. You will see red flags instantly, right? With losing interest in red flags, again, I don't think that it's a problem for you picking up on something if it's not real. I do feel that you're going to let go, let God, and give this person a chance. Embrace the unknown, Aries. What a beautiful message. If any of you are interested in purchasing the extended, all right, Aries, I will take this into an extended message. All you have to do is let me know. You can reach out to me via email, or you can just go over to the website. It's only $11.11 for all of my extendeds. I will send a link to you upon purchase immediately. You don't have to wait for very long. It typically takes about 45 minutes to an hour to process. Times could take longer, just depends on where I'm located, but I will get those shipped over to you right away. But thank you guys for supporting me, supporting the channel. I love you guys so much. And a lot of times, if you see that link available, the link already in the comments or the description box for the extended, that means that it's immediate availability and you can just purchase direct from the link. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Once the link is available, I will post it in the comments, okay, or in the description box so that you guys can just go down and click on it. All right, I love you, and I will see you later, and I will be back with Taurus messages coming up next. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Put those yellow hearts in the comment section, you guys, and go subscribe to Tarot Talk Live and help us reach 100. We're almost there, and we will be there on this channel as well. I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Bye.